Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world, my Aries brothers and sisters. Today, I am bringing you a May 2023 reading, an overall generalized reading for your sign to see the energies that are going to be most prominent in May for you, and the energies in May that you need to let go of and uphold more of. For this reading, I am going to be pulling two oracle cards. The first one is going to be the energies most prominent, and the second one is going to be your animal spirit that will help you if you uphold its energy throughout May. The one guiding you the most. And then we'll get right into your tarot reading. I do offer personal readings. The link to go ahead and book yourself one is in the description below. Also, if you resonate with the decks that I use in any of my readings, I've also listed those in the description below too. I hope you guys are doing beautifully well. The sun is out. It's almost, well, it's now springtime. I was going to say it's almost summertime, but not quite yet. But it's hot enough, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and pull your first oracle card. Acceptance 23. Acceptance 23. This might have to do with, I'm getting a lot of accepting the situation that you are in. And that is a good thing. Or maybe you need to accept the situation that you are in. Something is coming into me saying that it is a situation that you are in or have been in or will be in May that you need to, that will show you that the only way to go about it the correct way is through acceptance of it. Let's go ahead and pull your animal spirit to see who is with you. The horse. The horse, freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. That is your spirit animal for the month of May. Freedom. Maybe acceptance of freedom. Maybe. Let's go ahead and get into your tarot reading. See what's coming in for you. We have the reverse Queen of Pentacles. We have the Sun. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Ace of Cups. We have reversed Eight of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the reverse Ace of Pentacles. And we have the reversed Nine of Swords. Just taking a look at your overall energy. And what I am picking up on the most is that the situation is mainly in your head. It is messing a lot with your head. I don't know what the situation is. Maybe we'll get to that in the actual reading, but just a reminder that this deck does come with pre-described descriptions on them. I will be reading you what the card itself says, as I know sometimes it will resonate with some of you. And then I will also give you my interpretation of the card and its meaning and the energy that I am picking up from it for you. Sometimes there is a difference in the energy that I feel than what the card says on it. In those instances, I will give you my take. Let us begin by the reversed Queen of Pentacles. Represents someone who will try to block your efforts. She could be merely indifferent or actively hostile. It describes a situation where you should be cautious about whom you trust. The queens are the 13th of the pip cards. So just keep an eye out for 13. Be cautious of whom you trust in this instance, is what I am getting from that. And basically all I'm getting from that until I start connecting more. Sorry. We have the sun, upright sun. Indicates vitality, confidence, success, and good times. You feel cheerful and self confident, full of life and energy, ready to undertake new projects with enthusiasm. You may be starting more than one project or upgrading something in your life, such as taking a more satisfying job, remodeling your house, or moving to a sunnier climate. I feel like the sun has a lot to do with this freedom energy too. So maybe you did just leave a job and you have that renewed sense of freedom from it. Or you have left a situation in your life that you felt kind of trapped in which case, in May, you will feel the freedom of leaving that situation. You have the Nine of Cups. Also, this is coming to me. This might be a Virgo coming in, or this might be an active energy that you need to watch out for in yourself. Indifference and actively hostile. So don't. Just don't, okay? Don't actively hostile anything. Let things just flow. Accept where and what they do for you. Accept that they're there for a reason in order for us to let go of them. And letting go does not mean shunning them and never thinking about them and all that kind of negative sides of letting go. No, letting go is awareness that you will exist without this thing, an awareness that you are you without anything attached to you. That is what letting go is about. Let's move over to the Nine of Cups is the best pick card in the entire tarot deck, sometimes called the wish card. So if you would love to, take a moment and just breathe in with me. Close your eyes and then think of the ideal version of yourself that you wish to manifest. And let go on the exhale of anything that does not aid that new version of yourself. And when you're ready, come back to me. The Nine of Cups, though, it indicates great joy and happiness, dreams coming true and getting what you wish for. It's like winning the lottery and meeting Mr. or Mrs. Right on the same day. Or Mr. and Mrs. Right on the same day if you're into that. It has a lot of Pisces energy too, a lot of cups. Cups has a lot of water energy. So maybe you guys are going to be intaking more of your emotions this time, because I know fire signs have a hard time dealing with their emotions because they're not actively feeling them. They're feeling the external. Let's move over to this Four of Swords. It represents rest and recuperation, of working on your problems quietly and with motivation. You feel the need for introspection and solitude, to contemplate and understand what happened and why. However, it also brings with it rest, healing, and order. Other interpretations could be simply taking a needed break or calling a truce. Every sign that I have done a reading for in May is going to be going into a small hermit mode, because we have, all of us, now that we're living in the actual shift that is going on the planet. And we are literally living through that shift right now. It's increasing in momentum and speed. The vortex of manifestation is getting bigger, faster, more torrential. And we all need to rest from all the energies that we have accumulated over the past couple months, because it's been quite intense, man. But every sign that I've done a reading for in May is going to be going inside themselves, you included, going inside yourselves to actually let go of those key things that we are struggling still to let go with, even though we might be aware of where we need to let go. The Ace of Cups indicates a new beginning. There we go. A new love, or sorry, I can't really read this. A new love or a one-on-one relationship of any kind. Previously unfelt emotions come into play now, perhaps as a result of seeing a relationship in a new way. Acceptance. This ace can also herald a birth of a child or an idea. This is a fertile time for emotional and creative growth, as this ace symbolizes the consummation of something hoped for. Just like with this Nine of Cups right here, and the version of yourself that you would like to. I'm getting the birth aspect for a lot of you is going to be you birthing yourself. Now, I would not advise imagining that, like visually imagining that, but understand that you are in a time of you're a baby, right? And you're about to be birthed by letting go, by accepting everything that has happened to you up until this point. That is going to be the new beginning. That is going to be the new switch and transition for you. Let's move over to this Eight of Swords because it has a little bit in it that I am picking up on. Overall, I picked up on the energy of good, but there was some elements that needed to be let go of. This card warns that what is already wrong can get worse, or that a difficult situation is approaching. Your well-being depends on using your head and preparing for unexpected emergencies. Which is interesting because you have this here, we'll get into that. We'll start connecting after a minute. Let's move over to this upright Queen of Wands. Represents a woman who is in a position of authority and shines in her endeavors, a natural leader. She may be the head of a business, social or philanthropic organization, or a political figure. The card indicates that now is a good time for you to move forward in a business or creative venture. You have the qualities within yourself that you need to succeed. That is also an energy that I was picking up on, is that because you have a few pinnacle cards, which is earth cards, which is your finance, your relationship to the physical realm, right? And you have a couple in there. You do have a couple mind cards too. That's why I originally picked up on the fact that there's something that you need to let go of. Let's move over to this Three of Pentacles. Perhaps you're a recent graduate or have gone back to school to upgrade your skills or change your career. You're enterprising and may be interested in a career in business or finance. Finance. This card can also indicate a payback period when you demonstrate your abilities and begin to reap the rewards of your efforts. Just like this new beginning. So maybe you have thought of this business venture and now you could kind of see, I hope in this version of yourself, you do own a business. Because I advise everybody to own a business, to just do something that they're passionate about and live life in a happy mindset, not negative all the time. Like if you don't vibe somewhere, go somewhere else. If you don't vibe at your job, leave the job. Find something, instead of finding something that resonates, build something that resonates. You have full control over what you can build, and everybody can build and create here. Look, which brings us right here. Reversed Ace of Pentacles. You are laying the groundwork to achieve a greater level of security and prosperity. Your material gain will come, but it is being delayed, and you must be patient and persistent. I feel like it's being delayed due to some blockages that you need to overcome, that you need to have acceptance with. Let's go over to this Nine of Swords, your last card. Shows intense mental anguish. You are suffering because you refuse to face the cause of your problems. Honesty is called for you if you are to resolve the situation. Let me clarify that and see if I can't clarify what this blockage is for you. So I'm not quite sure. There's a blockage here, and that might be the one causing the delays here too. Page of Wands. Okay, so this could be... Wow. Initially, I didn't know what to think about that, but I just got the message that you need to connect to your child self. I feel like your child self right now is going through a metamorphosis, right? And we are blocking things because of a certain trauma that happened in your life here. And to learn to let go of that one trauma is going to open so many new doors for you. But I do feel like that your blockage right now is a childhood trauma. It may not look like it to you right now, but everything kind of has one single root, a taproot. And everything else kind of stems from that. But I do feel like the stem is your childhood trauma here, and you need to embody more a childlike persona. That is what I'm getting. Anyway, that is your May 2023 reading. Overall, it was a beautiful reading. I hope you resonated with it. If you did resonate with it, go ahead and leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more tarot readings. If you slightly resonated with it or kind of halfway resonated with it, go ahead and watch your moon sign and your rising sign too. As when you do, you can kind of piece your whole chart together, your whole chart's spread here. If you need further clarification after that, like I said earlier, the link to go ahead, all the information to go ahead and book yourself a reading from me is in the description below. Maybe we could get to the bottom of what you are so confused about, personally, individually, because this is your signs reading. But your situation might differ or might be like a subset of this. Does that make sense? And we could find out. Anyway, I love you. I see you. I hope May brings with it so many good things for you. It's all in your spread. Okay, bye guys.